Welcome, 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 welcome. This is the Tendercore Experience, and I am your host, Quinn Cush, or as some friends have called me before, Quinn Cushington. I'm here, I'm queer, and it is true that I no longer drink beer. I wish. Oh my god. A cold beer on a hot day. The days. Welcome to this episode of Do You Ever Wish? Now, this episode of Do You Ever Wish is coming specifically for my overgiving babes. The ones who give it all, show up all the time, want to, need to, have to be the best, most supportive friend, have to drop everything to show that person, help that person, encourage those around them, even at the detriment of themselves. So my babes, my big-hearted babes, here we go. Do you ever wish that people would show up in the same way that you show up for them? Do you ever wish that people around you spent the amount of time that you spend cultivating a gift or an experience for someone else? Do you ever wish that the people around you wanted to spend more time with you? Do you ever wish that you could actually say no to some people? Do you ever wish that your relationships would be more successful? Do you ever wish that your relationships didn't have drama? Oh, that was a bit husky. Yummy. Do you ever wish you had a voice like me? Do you ever wish that you knew more about yourself? Do you ever wish that you could actually ask for support? Do you ever wish that you could say yes to support? Do you ever wish that you could surrender, get out of your mind and into your body in the bedroom when somebody is pleasuring you? Do you ever wish that you could feel more stable in your life and not just feel like you're on a roller coaster all the time? Do you ever wish that you actually knew what self-care looked like? Do you ever wish that you could wear that thing that you never thought you could wear? Do you ever think, do you ever wish that you could be holding a microphone just like this, sharing without the fear of being seen? Do you ever wish that you knew what your purpose was? Do you ever wish that your inner critic would stop being so savage? If you have wished, contemplated, been curious of any of these things, then the time is now. Because all of these desires may feel like they are impossible to uncover, to embrace. Possibly the fear of wanting or allowing or even taking steps in the direction to have them may already bring up a fear of uncomfortability, of rejection, of abandonment, of guilt, or just a straight up belief of I can't, I won't, I'm not. Oh, well, what if that makes me? This is all very normal. It's all very natural to find newness uncomfortable because it's not been what we've been taught. It's not been what we've been doing. And looking out for, supporting, investing, doing, providing, overgiving with that big heart, that's been a survival strategy. That's been how it's been programmed, that we have been taught to feel safe, and that if we do and give and feel, that will bring us love. But I want you to take a moment, close your eyes, take a breath, and ask yourself, has this actually worked in my favor? Maybe temporarily. Is this way of being allowing me to thrive as my optimum self? Because I know, just as well as you might, that there's a lot of resentment and bitterness and frustration in this way of being. Even though it is amicable as fuck to have a big heart, to feel deeply, to show up for everyone. But when we do that on autopilot without asking ourselves, and to the detriment of ourselves, that is when it's not sustainable. And that is when we are choosing to not look after ourselves and to prioritize the needs of others. And until you can recognize the difference between their feelings and their responsibility and their house and their task and their life and your own, things will not change. And yeah, maybe saying no might upset them. Maybe they won't want to be around anymore. Maybe if you no longer let them take from you, they won't need to be there anymore. But if they were only there for this way in which you were, and they weren't there for the deeper parts of connection and friendship and relating, which is honesty and choice and integrity, then maybe they're not supposed to be there at all. And maybe closing the one door on this person or these people may just open 100 more, filled with people who want to give to you, who honor and support you for choosing to look after yourself, for choosing your inner child, for choosing a life that is going to cultivate self-intimacy. And when you choose a life of cultivating self-intimacy, you can never feel alone. You can never be abandoned. You can never be broken into a gazillion pieces in the same way that you have before, because you'll be charging from within. Your worth will be cultivated from your own core and sense of self and your ability to unashamedly choose what is best for you. And that doesn't mean that you're selfish. We've actually just learnt that that's what it is. But it's not. It's actually self-love. It's actually self-care. It's actually creating yourself to be whole instead of having others to fulfill you, having to go outside to have your needs met, and now meeting them within. So here we are at the turning point. At the turning point of all that you've done. And deciding, will I keep placing my sense of self, my emotional regulation, my worth outside of myself, where I can't actually control it, even though I've been trying to? And sit with it instead. And ask, is this really that bad? Could I cultivate or inhabit some safety in this body? Could I get to know this person who's been living inside of me? What if? What if